Hi guys, it's me Tech Jake, and today we're taking a look at something that isn't your everyday smartphone, laptop, or camera gear. Instead, we're stepping into the world of compact kitchen tech that's been making waves for people who want powerful cooking performance in a small footprint. This is the mini oven, electrical kitchen and 12-liter grill, small baking timer, with double upper and lower glass door, and heat convection toaster, in this really clean-looking blue finish. Now, I know what you're probably thinking, a mini oven on a tech channel? But hear me out. The reason I wanted to cover this is because the design, engineering, and overall experience here are a lot closer to consumer tech than you might realize. And if you've been following the channel, you already know I'm a big fan of products that bring good design and real utility to everyday life. So let's dive into it. First off, the size. At 12 liters, this thing is small enough to fit comfortably on just about any countertop, whether it's in a small apartment, a dorm room, or even as a secondary oven in a bigger kitchen. But don't let the size fool you, this isn't just a basic toaster oven. It's got features that are designed to give you a proper cooking experience without taking up too much space. The double glass door system is one of the first things that stands out. A lot of mini ovens cut corners with single glass, which doesn't insulate as well and ends up bleeding heat out the front. Here, having upper and lower double-layered glass panels not only helps trap heat inside but also makes the oven safer to use. It stays cooler to the touch compared to budget models, and at the same time, it keeps the cooking temperature consistent. And then there's the heat convection system. Convection is one of those features that can make a big difference in how evenly your food cooks. Instead of just heating from one side and leaving you with hot spots, convection circulates the air so you get much more even baking, roasting, or grilling. If you're into baking things like cookies, cakes, or pastries, this is a big deal. It helps avoid that situation where the outside looks perfect but the inside is undercooked. On the control side, this oven keeps things simple, but in a good way. You get an adjustable timer, and the dial goes up to 60 minutes. For a lot of quick bakes or grills, that's more than enough. There's also an adjustable temperature setting, giving you control from low heat for things like warming or slow baking, all the way up for pizzas, roasted chicken, or crispy toast. The mechanical dials feel tactile, almost analog in a digital-first world, and for a kitchen appliance, that's actually refreshing. You don't have to deal with confusing menus or touchscreens that don't respond well when your hands are messy. Speaking of design, the blue finish is something you don't see every day. Most countertop ovens go with silver stainless steel, matte black, or maybe white, but here you've got this glossy, modern blue that makes it stand out. It feels like a lifestyle product, almost like something you'd want to show off rather than hide in the corner. Pair it with other kitchen gear, and it actually adds a pop of color without being over the top. Now let's talk build quality. The body feels sturdy, not flimsy or cheap. The oven door opens smoothly, and the handle is solid. The included accessories, a baking tray, grill rack, and crumb tray, are functional and easy to remove for cleaning. One of the underrated parts of kitchen tech is maintenance, and the removable tray here makes a huge difference. You won't be spending forever scrubbing the inside after every use. Performance-wise, I've tested it with a few everyday scenarios. Toasting bread takes just a couple of minutes and comes out evenly browned on both sides. Baking small pizzas gives you a crispy crust without burning the cheese. And for grilling, it handles skewers or chicken wings surprisingly well for something this compact. You're not going to fit a full Thanksgiving turkey in here, but that's not the point. For quick meals, late-night snacks, or even small batch baking, it's actually really efficient. Another thing to point out is energy usage. At this size, it's not drawing as much power as a full-size oven, and because it heats up faster, you're not waiting around for 15 minutes of preheating. That's not only convenient but also more energy efficient. And of course, we have to mention safety. The insulated glass door, sturdy construction, and consistent temperature control all play into making this feel reliable. If you're using this in a family setting or gifting it to someone in a dorm, that peace of